we're back with the Lemonade War, Chapter 12. It's titled Waiting Period. And we know yesterday Evan found out that his sister sabotaged him, put all that dirt and the worms and bugs in his lemonade. And now we know that he is going to get her back. So let's see what happens. Waiting period, a specified delay required by law between taking actions and seeing the results of that action. Jessie wanted to have fun. She really did, but it seemed like the more she tried, the less she had. First, the drive to the beach took 2.5 hours because of traffic. Jessie felt the car lurching. Forward stop, forward stop. Memo to myself, said Mr. Moriarty. Never go to the beach on Sunday of Labor Day weekend, especially when there's a heat wave for more than a week. In the back seat, Jessie and Megan played license plate tag and magnetic bingo and 20 questions. But by the end of the car ride, Jessie was cramped and bored. Then the beach parking lot was full, so they had to park a half a mile away and walk. Then the beach was so crowded that they could hardly find a spot for their blanket. Then Megan said the water was too cold and she just wanted to go up into her ankles. She kept squealing and running backwards, and every time a gentle ripple of wave came her way. What fun was that? Sure, the water was cold. It was the North Shore. It was supposed to be cold. That's why it felt so good on a hot day like this. When Jessie and Evan went to the beach, they would boogie board and body surf and skinboard and throw a screaming scrunch ball back and forth the whole time. They loved to stay in the water until their lips turned blue and they couldn't stop shaking. Then they'd roast themselves like weenies in their towels until they were hot and sweating again, and then they'd go right back in. Now that was fun at the beach. Megan liked to build sand castles and collect shells and play sand tennis and read magazines. That's all fine, thought Jessie, but not in the water. Not going in? That was crazy. The ride home was itchy and hot. Jessie had sand in all the places where her skin rubbed together, between her toes, behind her ears, and between her cheeks of her bottom. And somehow she'd gotten sunburned on her back, even though Mrs. Moriarty had smeared her all over with thick, goopy sunscreen twice. Jessie didn't even have the patience for 10 questions, let alone 20. But Megan didn't get that Jessie didn't feel like talking. She kept trying to get her to take a quiz in a teen magazine. If Evan had been there, he would have kept quiet, or maybe hummed a little. Jessie liked it when Evan hummed. As they turned onto Damon Road, Megan asked, "Are you feeling sick?" In fact, she was. For the past half hour, Jessie had been imagining walking in the door and facing Evan, and she'd been feeling sick and sicker with every mile that brought her closer to home. Okay, so Jessie and Megan don't like the same things at the beach, but most likely she's not had a great day at the beach because she's feeling guilty. And we know that she's not looking forward to seeing Evan. She's feeling more and more guilty the closer they get to home. All right, the next chapter will be chapter 13, Crisis Management. I'll see you then. Love you guys.